I don't know how this is gonna work out, but we shall see. We shall see. We shall see. Had to get that out of the way. Does this mic work? Yes. The mic does work. I see a few people have joined. This is just the end of the week soaps recap. Can y'all hear me? If you joined and you can hear me, can you just put yes in the chat? So I'll know, because I'm assuming you can hear me, but it's my first time going live, so I'm not 100% sure. So just let me know if you can hear. Oh, top chat. Okay, thank you, Travis. All righty. So it's just the end of the week soaps recap. It's not a huge thing. I didn't actually get to get into like all of the soaps like I wanted to, because for some reason this was like an extremely busy week for me. So I wasn't able to get into everything like I wanted to get into it. But there are a few of them that I wanted to talk about. So I'm just gonna give it like 1 or 2 more minutes to wait on a few people to come in, and then we can just go ahead and start talking about the soaps. Can you get us some soy, please? Was there a particular storyline that you guys were really interested in this week? Like one that you're wanting to see more of, or one that you're like, no, I'm done with that one? They're getting it for you. I love Kristen, Brady, and Chloe. Yeah, that's one of my favorite ones as well, especially like because I don't really understand Brady on this. I'm like, why don't you just tell people what Kristen is doing to you? Even though, Kristen is my favorite. I like Kristen, even though, I'm not completely biased and just like her no matter what she does. I think she's wrong, like using the potion, not the potion, but the antidote to like for her benefit. But I still like Kristen. But I don't understand why Brady just won't say what she's doing to him, and like, hey, she still has more of the cure and she's the one who gave it. I don't understand why he won't go ahead and just say that part of it. But that is Days is actually one of my favorite soaps, just because Days has so much going on as far as storylines. They don't just stick on like one storyline and just write it out. They have several going on, and so it makes it more interesting to sit there and watch that day after day, because they are so interesting with how many storylines they have going on at one time. Is there anyone that watches Young and the Restless? Is anyone into that? I don't think I have that many people that actually watch that do the Young and the Restless. Because I was liking the Tucker storyline. The man who plays Tucker, I think his name is Trevor St. John. I really enjoy him. I enjoyed him when he played Todd, and I think he came over and he really took this storyline on. Love Days, but I'm sorry about Allie is selfish. She stole her brother's wife and now telling Chanel, let's have a man involved. All Allie got to go. I know. I feel like Allie's very insecure. And because Allie is so insecure about losing Chanel, because I think she's not 100% thinking that she won Chanel completely, like from Johnny, because she knows she still has feelings. And hey, Eric, thanks for joining the chat. You as well, Travis, because she knows Chanel still has feelings for Johnny. That's why she brought in Alex. And I know I saw a preview where Chanel and Alex are supposed to be like together, and because I was looking for it when they had their when it's him, Allie, and Chanel, but I didn't see it. I didn't see those all together. I mean, it was a part on it when it was just Chanel and Alex. So I don't know if that's something coming up. I don't know, but I was kind of looking forward to Alex being with Stephanie because I was hoping she would like kind of change him. But actually, Stephanie's starting to get on my nerves, so I don't even really care about that anymore. I don't even care about like the whole Stephanie thing that she has going on. But yeah. Hi, Janet. Hi, Janet. This is just a recap of the soaps for the week. I actually have a number. Thank you so much. Oh, hi, Kathy. I can't go live. I don't know how, and I can't afford it. Okay, I'm not sure. I don't think they like. All you have to do is watch, right? They don't actually charge you. Do they charge you for? Because all you're doing is just watching, I believe. Thank you so much, Janet. Eric says, I don't want to spoil it for anyone, but Days Beyond Salem season 2 was fire. There will be a season 3 with hope. LOL. It was good. Like Days season 3 was really, Beyond Salem chapter 2 was really good. I liked the ending and everything. So I was like, well, maybe they're going to bring him back on. And really, that's the reason they probably went ahead and moved NBC, Days of Our Lives from NBC to Peacock, because they saw how well it did on Peacock Beyond Salem. But yeah, it's chapter 3 is supposed to be really good, and I'm looking forward to it. I don't know when it's going to air. I'm guessing the same time it did chapter 2 aired, but I'm looking forward. Janet, I'm glad to join you. Eric and Nicole, oh Lord, thank you, Janet. Travis, Eric and Nicole, oh Lord. I know. I know but you know what? I like that storyline. Are you in Texas? I love your reviews each day. I look for it. Yes, I am in Texas. You can hear it in the accent, right? Yeah, I'm in Texas. Each day I look forward. Thank you so much, Janet. But I like Eric. Okay, so I don't like how Nicole is going about this, and I hate that Jada and Rafe are going to get hurt, because it seems like Rafe can't catch a break, and Nicole could have just left him alone. If she didn't really want to be with him like that, like if she was going to have feelings for Eric, she should have just worked through that and been single. But it's the soap, so you got to do what you got to do when it's the soaps. Yes, I'm in Dallas area. I'm in the but I do the other 3. Okay. Yeah, I haven't been doing Young and the Restless as well as General Hospital because I got busy, but I'm going to catch up on those. I actually caught up on Young and the Restless and General Hospital today, but I didn't do the reviews on them because I actually just caught up on them just so I could go live. But the Victor storyline, let's see. But the Victor storyline is interesting, how he's framing it. I didn't know Victor was that evil. I've been watching it, but you know how sometimes you watch and then you go away and then you watch again. No, I'm in Houston. I just moved to the Houston area because I came from a very rural country town. And so I moved to the city a few years ago. So I didn't know Victor was that evil, but it seemed today. Plus, I was afraid because I don't know if anybody else watches General Hospital that's on, but the whole thing that they did with Michael, I was afraid they were going to do that with Spencer. So I kind of been in and out of watching it because I didn't want. I was like, listen, if they do that, have that kind of storyline again with with Spencer, I don't want to see it. I don't want to see that. So. It's so yeah, they'll have exciting moments. Like a lot of people didn't like the trial, but I really liked the trial with Trina. I thought it was interesting. Hey, Sandy. Thank you for joining. I know, and I got your message. I'm so sorry I haven't been doing GH, but I'll be back on it this week. Sandy's been with me since like when I had 27 views and 20 of those views were mine. So she's been with me from the beginning when I was trying to do all of that. Sally Dennis, hi Pearl, that's my mama. And Sandy, you're liking, are you still liking the Carly storyline with Drew? Because I'm not, I'm in and out of it. I'm in and out of like liking it. And then sometimes I'm like, I think I would have liked it better had Drew not been in it because I don't see the chemistry between those two. So I'm not really like interested in them. No, he's Ryan, not Drew. Right, exactly. That's what when I see him, I think about Ryan. Ryan and Greenlee. Although when she plays Chelsea, she's playing Chelsea on Young and the Restless, I don't really see Greenlee. I see Chelsea, I see Chelsea when I see her. But yeah, I'm not really liking it. Let me put this. Exactly. I don't see the chemistry at all between those two. But they're trying to rev it up, and they're really great actors, which is really good. Oh no, he's recaps. Hi, I'm sorry, Sandy and Shonda were looking. Am I pronouncing it right? Shonda. Your name sometimes I just look at the S and then you have the pink, like the purple S, and so sometimes I have to look like wait, I'm talking to the other one. Drew is too nice for Carl. Yeah, because Carly is used to like the Sunnies, the Jasons, even like Jackson. Didn't remember when she used to be with was it Alcazar? Do y'all remember Alcazar? Was his name Alcazar? Let's see. Zero chemistry. I agree. Carly needs a new man. She does. Young and the Restless, good with Sally. You know what? I like Sally and Nick together. I know a lot of people don't, but I like it. I know people don't because she was with Adam, but it's not like this hasn't happened before with them. I like Sally and Nick together, and then she's gonna get fired next week. If we look at what the preview says. Oh yes. Yeah. Oh, so you don't watch General Hospital anymore, Eric? Drew is too nice for Carly. She needs edge. Adam, she's with him now in real life. So that is true. Okay, so they're dating in real life. Okay, well, I hope that works out for her because didn't she date Michael from General Hospital? And they were supposed to get married, and then it was like they didn't actually get married. They had like a ceremony, but they didn't do like the legal paperwork. Wait, what? Ma'am, what are you? Okay, Adam, she's with him now in real life. No, yep. Dump Sharon. He was dating Sharon in real life? I stopped back in 24. Oh, you haven't watched it in a while. Hi, Freddie. You haven't watched it in a while. So he was with the woman who plays Sharon. I think her name is Sharon in real life. Did you know Alex is back? Who is Alex? What soap is Alex from? Y'all, I do all four. So every now and then, In real life, yes. Okay, so he was dating Sharon, dumped her, and got with Sally. Who's Alex? Sandy. Anna's twin. No, I didn't know that. I never watched. Trevor said, "Okay, yep, that's a man. Oh, that has to be." And they have scenes together. I wonder how that is like working with each other. Yeah, Janet says, "Yep." I never watched GH. I love Days. Honestly, Days is one of those soaps that I was like a heavy watcher. High Reflection of Sunlight. I was a heavy watcher of Days. You remember when it was Carrie and it was Austin and Sammy and Luke, like in those days. And then you go through life and you start going off to college and you get you start working, you get a family and all that kind of stuff, and you could kind of fall off watching. And so I just got back into it. And but Days, General Hospital will always be my favorite because it's General Hospital, and I grew up, with my grandmother seeing her, like, so I'll always have that as my favorite. But Days to me is the best soap. I love Bold and the Beautiful, and it was my favorite for a long time. Maybe because it was only 30 minutes, but Days really has the best storylines to me. Anna's twin shot Lucy. But did Victor have that done? Did Victor do that? Did he make Anna's twin shoot Lucy? And I'm sorry, guys. Oh, it disappeared. Oh no. I know there's a lot of people who are like, no, I like Days. And then Bold and the Beautiful, you guys like Bold. Of course, it has everything to do with it. I figured. Wait, do you feel like Victor wants? I did that too, Janet. I watched reruns. Do you feel like Victor wants to be with Ava because it's coming off weird? I don't understand why the writers forcing down our throats to want us to like Carly and Drew. All I'm feeling is, well, we were saying that in the chat, like, no, I'm not here for Carly and Drew. I don't. And they're so like Cameron and Laura are wonderful actors, but it's giving brother and sister, best friends. Like, I don't see chemistry with them, but I'm trying to like this couple because they are forcing it. So I'm trying to like them. Just, yes, Bold in the old days was amazing. Yes, Victor wants Ava. I feel like that too. Sandy, he definitely wants to be with her. Reflections of Sunlight says, I don't know why I always call you Sunshine. Reflections of Sunlight says, I only watch Bold and the Beautiful so far. Not sure what's happening with the other soaps. Well, I like Bold though. I even though sometimes they'll only show like 6 to 8 people for an entire 2 to 3 weeks. And it's just like, okay, can we get some other characters in here? But I still like the show. And I like the storyline they have going now with Thomas being the one who called CPS on himself. I like it, but I don't, because I wanted Thomas to have changed. So I'm disappointed in him. Like, I know him, and like, he's real. Like, I'm disappointed in him for not being better. Yes, Victor, agree. To be honest, I was surprised Days of Our Lives canceled, because Days to me is better than GH and YR, and Pole was my number one before they messed up. Listen, Eric, I think we know why Days really got canceled, and it's sad that they did that. But I just looking at my comments sometimes that I block, I don't even let them go. I see why they got canceled. But I like the fact that Days is very inclusive and they show all different walks of life. It's one of my favorite soaps. But I just looking at the comments that I never even let go through, I get it. They are force feeding us to like Carly and Drew. They are, Sandy. I agree. It's like here's this is the couple. This is the couple, but he's not a legacy character to me. So I don't know why they're like just pushing him. Ava seems so much older than her current hubby. I think she's like a few years older than Nicholas. She is a few years older than him in real life, but Ava is gorgeous to me. Like her skin comes off really creamy, and I don't know, she's just really pretty to me. Bold is my fave. Tired of Steffi. Child, don't get me started on Steffi. The ones who be watching know I cannot stand Steffi, but I know there's people who do. But she's overbearing for me. Reflections of Sunlight says that's true. It's the same characters in rotation. GH has two. Sandy says GH has too many storylines open that we are losing interest. Yeah, that's the only thing. Like I was interested in the Hook Killer thing, and now they kind of moved on to Lucy's thing, and it's like, but we haven't wrapped this one up first. Janet says, yes, agree. Travis says, hold up now. Hold up. How Kristen have a baby with Brady? Kristen has a baby with Brady, and she was talking to John back in the day. She got to be old enough to be Brady mama then. I mean, it's the soaps. Stuff happens. It's the soaps. Y'all know how they do. But and what's funny is she is obsessed with Brady. You were with his daddy, and now you are obsessed with Brady. You like, but you know, Kristen, my girl. So let's not talk about her too hard. Freddie says, Lanikia, I know Nina is your girl, but TJ put Nina in her place. Now y'all not gonna talk about Nina too hard. But that's what kills me about Nina, because y'all know she my girl, and it is hard defending Nina when she sits there stuck and they be telling her off, because Willow has put her in her place a few times, and I'm like, girl, we have to defend you. Those of us who like you have to defend you, and you just stand there not saying anything. But yes, I mean, but I don't know why they have Nina thinking that TJ and Willow are together. Where's this story? I don't know. Yes, back, but looks much older. Yeah, she looks older than Nicholas. I see those comments a lot, but I don't know. Maybe because I just love me some Ava. I love the way she dresses. I love her hair. Her makeup is always so dewy. I wouldn't mind if she got with somebody like Victor. I mean, I know it would hurt Nicholas, but if Victor wasn't so bad, you know what I mean? If he wasn't so evil, then I wouldn't mind. If he got with Ava, you know how there's villains in soaps, but they have that one love of their life, and that love of their life they're good with, kind of like Victor and Maggie on Days of Our Lives. You know what I mean? Eric says, Yella Nikia, Days is more diverse and unapologetic, if you know what I mean. Exactly. And some people, they don't like it. And so they were last in ratings. And that is one of the reasons I think, I'm just saying my opinion. That's one of the reasons I think that they were last in ratings, because they are very diverse and they're inclusive, and, they show every walk of life. I don't mind that, because especially when you move to the city, you see every walk of life. So I didn't mind that, but some people do. Too many characters. Which one, Janet? General Hospital? Your best friend, Nosy Nina, is at it again. Listen, Sandy, you're not finna come on this chat and talk about my girl like this. Shamika Dennis Ashley at Freddie Edwards, right? Hi, Shamika. Shamika's my sister. My older sister. Janet says Esme actually looked good with Nicholas. Okay. I thought she was okay. Sandy says she's just messy. You know what? I'm not mad at okay. When Esme and Nicholas when that first went down, I was like, I don't like it. I was one of them people like, I don't like this. But Esme, she's a wonderful actress. She plays that part to a T. And half of the time when she was doing her evil stuff, it had me rolling because she was laughing so hard. But yeah, I used to. Okay, S Nona Fool. I'm sorry. I know SC Nona Fool said I used to love Nina. I kept hoping that she would have found out Willow was her kid during the time Nels. I forgot that storyline was even going on. Honestly, I forgot. And I see where they say that Carly and Drew's romance is gonna hit a snag because she pretty much lied to him about Nina and Willow. Because remember, he saw her getting Nina's DNA. And he was like, "What you doing?" And she was like, "Oh," and then he got it out of her, but then she lied and said they were in a match. But honestly, I forgot that storyline was even going on. See how they have so many storylines and so many characters, and then they'll do it, and then they'll go away from it, and then they'll come back to it, then go away from it, and it's like I can't keep up. I mean, I guess you can, but sometimes it's hard. Eric said when Steffi was talking to Hope, Steffi came across as the rich mean girl back in high school. I can't stand Steffi, so it don't take much to get me started on her. But Steffi, why does Hope keep running over there? Stop running over there to Steffi and get it. Like, what are you planning on doing? That's what. If she was going over there and she would put Steffi in her place, okay, I'm with you. Yes, let's do that. But you run over there and Steffi hurts your feelings every time. And she don't care about nothing you got to say. So stay at home. Stay at home. Janet says, Taylor, she has got to know Ridge not into her. I blame Ridge. I blame Ridge for this because he keeps going back and forth between these two. And y'all, you ever been, you like somebody and you're like, oh, they're into me, and they really not, they were just playing you. That's what I feel like Ridge is doing. He's like, I'm mad at Brooke right now and you're available, so come on, let's go. Cindy says Nicholas got Esme locked in the. I saw that. I said, you really locked Esme up? And when he put her in that the bathroom and told her, no, you wouldn't behave. Well, what is happening? GH, too many characters. Yeah, there are a lot of characters. See, General Hospital and Days of Our Lives, I do like them because there are a lot of characters, but they play their actors, and I really enjoy them for that. I really enjoy that they play their actors. Thank you so much, and I'm pronouncing your name wrong, SC Nanaful. Is it SC Nanaful? Thank you so much for is it a super chat? Look, this tells you how much I don't know. A top super chat. Thank you so much for it. Let's see. Who says I'm behind? Let me go back up, child. I missed some. GH man, Freddie says Anna should know there's Alex on the scene that shot Lucy. I'm gonna be honest with you, Freddie. Anna getting on my nerves, and I love me some Fiona, but she working my nerves because she should have never got Lucy involved in this in the first place. You're supposed to be the detective. Why do you need Lucy's help? From the very beginning, you trying to corner Martin, and now Lucy, and Lucy's my character. And I did a video on my All Soaps All Day channel that I don't know what I'm doing with that channel, but on my All Soaps All Day channel, I did a video saying that I would like to see Lucy get more airtime. Like the seasoned actors have more roles, and so I'm happy she is more. She's in the storyline, but I was just like, it doesn't make sense how y'all kind of put her in there, but I like it because I want to see what they do with her. Nicholas got Esme locked in the. Okay, sorry. Esme is a good actress, but definitely messy. Yes, but and sometimes you need that. Like you have to have a villain when you're doing these. When you're doing this, you have to have a villain, and she's it. And if they keep her, I wouldn't mind it. I like if she stays the way she is, always a little bit evil, always scheming. I wouldn't mind it. You have to have that sometimes in the soaps. Let's see, where am I now? Shamika says I need to catch up on GH. Yeah, it's good. Reflection says, yes, Janet Taylor has to know that. Oh, she's talking to Janet. Everything has her back turned. He's thinking about Brooke. Yes, he is. Like, I couldn't believe they made that man get in the bed with Taylor, because she couldn't wait to get him in there and get in the bed with Taylor. And as soon as she took a nap, he was dazing off into the distance, thinking about Brooke. What are we doing here? Like, what are we doing? Amen. Who will Brooke be with? I don't want Brooke with Dollar Bill. I don't want Brooke with Dollar Bill or Deacon. Find a new man. Find a new man, please. Like, bring another. Like, I mean, you're not gonna have him on there too often, anyways. You're right. GS has too many open storylines. Hi, Michael. Let's see. I think. Oh. Janet says, I think Liam. Oh, don't get us started. Hi, Shakira. Don't get me started on Brooke and Liam. Please don't let this be true. Please do not let it be true that Brooke is going to actually go to bed with Liam. No, I do not want this to be true. Brooke is not my favorite character. Y'all know that. She's not my favorite, but I don't want her to see her go down that route. You know what I mean? Like, you've done that before. Don't do that again. Who played the best Victor? Ridge is, okay. I'm sorry. Eric says Ridge is in love with Taylor. Let me catch up real quick. Ridge is in love with Taylor. Seriously, but he loves Brooke more. Ridge want 2 wives, but he knows Taylor and Brooke ain't going for that. I hope Deacon or Bill put Ridge in his place. The way they treat Deacon, y'all know Deacon is one of my favorites on this soap. And the way they treat him, like when Bill knocked on that door and said, "It's Bill, convict." Really? What are we doing right now? But I don't want her with Bill or Deacon. I would just want a new man to come in. Who plays the best Victor? Who do y'all think plays the best Victor? Anna should have never put Lucy in this mess. You're right, Sandy. She never. Sally Dennis says, I agree, Eric. Sandy says, Martin wants Anna locked up. I said, Martin, I know you see what you're seeing, but I mean, but he only knows Anna as like being a hardballing, making him do what he didn't want to do, which was to try to get information on Valentine and all that, when she should have just went to Valentine. Like, you're the detective, find the information on your own. What is your other channel? The other channel is All Soaps All Day. And but I was working on that because I was going to transition this over there. But then I picked up over here, and so I was in a limbo, and I'm like, well, what do I do? What do I do? Because I'm putting videos over there. This channel is monetized for me, and so because it's monetized, I was putting videos over here like soaps, but I was waiting on. At the time, I wasn't getting a lot of views, so I was like, well, let me do my All Soaps All Day, and then I'm just going to continue to do my work from home, because that's what I started doing, reviews over primetime shows and work from home. And then I was like, I like the soaps. Let me talk about it. Like, I have to talk about something I'm interested in. And so I started talking about the soaps. And then when everything happened with Days and all that, this channel really started to grow. So long story short, it's called All Soaps All Day. I don't know why I went in that whole big explanation, but y'all know I like to talk. Eric says, at Sally Dennis, yes, Bridge is full of it. Thank you so much, Shamika. Shakira says, is it true that Liam and Brooke are going to sleep together? Let Eric tell it. He been telling me this, right? Nikki, they're going to sleep together. I'm telling you, I've seen the spoilers. I hope it's not true, honestly, but it keeps coming up in the spoilers that they are, and you keep seeing them have these scenes together, and she's leaning on him, and I don't know. I hope not. Sally says Martin is looking at the film. He sees Anna, but it's Alex, her twin. Okay. Janet says, I agree, Shakira. Oh, Freddie says Carly Jr. is going to stand by her mother's side when the truth comes out about Nina and Willow, because, of course, she's Carly's daughter. Baby, she is. That is Carly's daughter. And she likes the bad boys, too. That's why she over there with Dix talking about, don't call on me no more. Girl, you'll be right back over there with them. Janet says, okay, agreed. Everyone still thinks Alex is dead. Love your opinion. Thank you so much, Janet. Cindy says everyone still thinks Alex is dead. I don't know. Oh, you're talking to Eddie. Joss and Michael stuck with Nell against Carly. Hmm. I don't know. I didn't know you had another channel. I've been in Lanikia withdrawals this week. I I the All Soaps All Day channel, I haven't posted on there in a while, but I would do like, it wasn't like reviews. I would do hey, this is a spoiler that I'm here is coming up. Tell me what you think. Like there was one channel video that went around. It was I think it was like Who's Your Daddy? And it was just about who is Willow's father. And so it gave me traction with General Hospital fans. And then I kind of like this channel started moving and my work from home channel started moving. So it was I was doing too much. I had too many channels going on at one time. Hi Jen. Shonda says, please do not have Brooke and Liam sleep together. That is disgusting. I don't want it either. Like, first of all, y'all, the way they do Bold, they act like there is no one else in their area. Like, are there no other people y'all can meet? Like, what is going on? And I couldn't believe the guy who played the doctor. Remember, I can't think of his name, but when Lee got hurt and she went to Bill's and he brought the doctor in, that is like a soap led, like he was huge on other soaps. And I'm like, is he just like, does he not want to work? Because he's a really great actor and he had major roles in soaps. And we never see him all like, is that all he wants to do? Just be like, come in. And then they did the whole thing where they were like, oh, Othello is back. That's what the spoilers were. Othello is back. And he was like back for 2 scenes, and both the scenes combined probably added up to a minute and a half. Like, and that's my only complaint about Bold. They don't play enough of their actors. Please, okay. That Shakira says that makes Hope run to Thomas Arms fast if her hubby sleeps with my mom, Brooke. I know when I said it, people didn't want to hear it, but I think today it kind of looked like Thomas was feeling guilty about what he's done. But I want him to be good, but I don't know. I don't know. Thomas is acting unstable. He's acting unstable. Because I swore that kiss between him and I was talking about Hope. I was like, girl, how do you? And he made it up. At least I believe. I think that was just a fantasy. I hope sleep with her mom. Oh, okay. So Reflections of Sunlight says, I hope Brooke doesn't sleep with Liam. She won't be able to hold her head up in public. Right. That's the main thing. Like, you already got a baby with your daughter's ex-husband. Like, man, you can't sleep with him too. You cannot sleep with Liam. It's too much. Like, it's too much. I don't really care for Brooke, but I feel sorry for her right now, only because I don't like Ridge. So I feel sorry for Brooke right now. But if you sleep with Liam, girl, I don't feel sorry for you. You get what you get. Shamika said, oh, okay, you're talking about. Shakira says Dex and Josh Sparks gonna fly this Tuesday. I gotta start watching this again. Like, I gotta start getting into this again. Reflections of Sunlight. Do y'all think Dex is gonna to start to like Sonny and actually want to be a part of the organizer? Because I know he's there because of Michael, but do you think he will start wanting to act like having some type of respect for something? Listen, I know he tried to kill him. I know that, but you know what I'm saying? Because for a minute there, I thought Dex was going to be like Jason for real. Like, I thought, oh yeah, he's working for Michael, but he's going to turn and he's going to be all in with Sonny. I don't know. Reflections of Sunlight says, oh yeah, Bill's doctor. Oh yes. As the World Turned. And I want to say he played on it was either on One Life to Live or All My Children. Like he had huge roles on those shows. So for to see him now being like an afterthought on these shows is kind of weird. Like, and even Katie, she had a huge role on Young and the Restless. So to see her now kind of come in, and the only reason she really got a part is because Quinn left. Like, I understand why Quinn left, because oh my gosh, like you don't have anything for me. Like, and that was her main reason of leaving. They were like, can you be recurring because we don't have your storyline. I'm gonna feel sorry for Kim. Shakira said she's gonna feel sorry for Kim. I know. I mean, I don't know. I'm gonna feel sorry for Cam as well because he's really sweet. But yeah, Jocelyn's she's pretty much gone at this point. Michael says yes, I can see Dex being the next Jason. He can see Dex being the next Jason. Okay, so I'm thinking that too. Like, I feel like he wants to, because he was a mercenary, so he wants to take Sonny down or whatever because he feels like he's doing good. But I think the more he gets to know Sonny and Sonny's family, the more that'll like switch. I was so mad that day when Michael and Sonny were having a moment. And my girl, because you know she my girl, Nina, brought herself in, and I said, girl, you killed the fight. Like, read the room. What do you have to tell Sonny that is so important you had to interrupt this moment? So, yes, I can see that. Reflections of Sunlight says, yes, Katie played Victoria. Yes, she's a great actress. So to see her, like, I said, Carter is for the streets. This man just got out of 2 relationships and y'all already got him going after Katie. And I said, well, are you going to put Shauna in the mix as well? I can't stand Michael and Josh right. I can't stand Michael and Josh right there. They being so selfish, self-righteous to Sonny, while Michael over here got Dex working for him to try to take Sonny and Josh down. And Josh is like, exactly. They both have their own thing going on the side anyways. It was on Santa Barbara as well, Shamika. But right, Freddie, like they all have their own things going on. And I don't know. It doesn't make sense. What really didn't make sense to me is like y'all love Jason. You have so much respect for Jason, but when it comes to this, you don't have any respect. All right. Okay. You don't have any, like you, oh my gosh, Sonny is this. Sonny is much worse than I thought. That's what Josh was saying. I'm like, girl, what do you think Jason was doing? Holding their hands and walking them to the grave? Like, girl, he was out here killing people. Like, I don't even understand it. And then Michael is like, I want to bring respect to the name, then take the Quartermain's name. But please don't get me started on Michael, because y'all know I can't stand him. So don't get me started on Michael. I'm like, just take the Quartermain's name. If you feel that way, just take that name. I want the classic, bold, and the beautiful Spectra family. Oh, yeah. Amber Thorne, Felicia. Like, come on, William Bell Jr. You are messing up your dad. So, right, like, I was watching, like, old reruns, because y'all know they put the old reruns out, and they were so good. Like, they played people, and there was different things going on. Like, but you know how sometimes, you know how it is. I mean, I don't want to talk about Tyler Perry, but you know how Tyler Perry, he doesn't have anyone writing with him, so he kind of gets stuck on a storyline, and he just, even though you're like, remember, what's that show? It was a show that used to come on. It wasn't Having to Have Nots, but it was it's not If Loving You Is Wrong. What was the show, Pearl? What? The Tyler Perry show. It wasn't Having to Have Nots, but it was with the couples, and they were cheating on, like, the Alex. Her name was Alex, and she cheated with the black guy. Too Close to Home. That was a good one, but it wasn't that one. If Loving You Is Wrong? It wasn't that. But anyways, He does, but he stayed. Like I remember on that show, whatever show it was called, he had If Loving You Is Wrong. Oh, it was that show. He stayed on one scene the whole one day, the whole season. He stayed on one scene like one day the whole season. I'm like, what are you doing? Because I love that show. My favorite was Marcy, and so I was like, oh, I'm loving everything about this. And then they did that, and I could never get back into it. But that's what Bold and Beautiful reminds me of, where the writers kind of stay on that one scene the whole, like they'll stay on this brook thing, triangle thing for weeks, and then finally they'll get out of it. Like right now they're going on with Carter and everything, but they'll just stay on it. More? No, ma'am. I can't with Mr. Perry. I know it was Alex had the baby. She was in the hospital the whole season. Can we talk about Carter? Oh my gosh, Carter's killing me. I'm like, he's very handsome. He is very handsome. And clearly everybody knows it. And he accepts all advances. if you tell Carter, I would like to be with you, he said, okay, let's try it. It is for better or worse. Okay. He's very handsome. If Loving You Is Wrong, the pacing was horrible. Yes, Michael, it was so horrible. Eric says, don't talk about Tyler Perry. I'm still mad about Having to Have Not ended. Like 9 years, that's what we got. But listen, I remember when Having to Have Nots first came on, I said, oh, I love this Tyler, because it was so good. And I was like, this is like a dynasty. Not in that, but it was like, this is so good. I'm sorry, y'all. Give me just 1 minute with Mila. Pearl. She wants soy. Just give her this much of it. I'm sorry. But then for Having to Have Nots to end, and I say, because I was one of those people that I kind of fell off on it. But then when I watched the end and I said, what? Nobody lived? Tyler was wrong for that. He was wrong to his loyal fans for that. I want Thomas to get caught this time on The Bold and the Beautiful. Sally said that. Yes, very open, funny. At Eric, okay, Shamika's talking to Eric. Shakira said Nick needs to tell Ava that Esme's not dead and pregnant. I don't know what Nicholas is about to do, but you can't keep this girl locked up like this. What are you doing? You cannot keep her locked up. I mean, but I'm here for this storyline. If you're gonna lock her up, okay. Nick needs to. Okay, Carly kept Willow's paternity since June. It's been 4 months, Freddie. Dang, I can't believe it's been that long. Please. Well, how much longer it's gonna be? Carly, Sally said at Eric, predict Sally will be pregnant. By who? Nick? You think she's gonna get back with Adam and be pregnant by Nick, or who do you think she's gonna be pregnant by? Janet. I did like Having to Have Nots. It was a solid show. Don't at me, but I loved Veronica on that show. Veronica was my favorite because she just had a little bit of crazy. But y'all know I like Gwen from Days of Our Lives. I like Kristen. I like Nina. Wait, am I toxic? But I like them. I did it. But by whom, Nick or Adam? Oh, you're asking by whom, Nick or Adam? Poor Hannah. She still don't know. She'll find out when she go to prison because she killed that man. Sandy said he killed the whole cast. He did. Really, Janet and Shakira said, really, Janet and be Daddy, Nick or Adam. Mm-hmm. Eric said, well, at least Hannah is a millionaire and she got a grandson. But isn't she going to, like, so is she not, are y'all assuming she wasn't going to get caught? Y'all assuming she wasn't going to get caught? Because I feel like Hannah was going to, like, girl. Janet said she don't know. I don't know. It would be like, because you know they have on soaps where people get pregnant at the same time and all that. He should. What y'all think about what's her name? Willow not telling Michael that she's sick. Has she told him yet? Did she tell him this week? Like her not saying anything. I don't understand it. Well, at least Hannah is a millionaire and got a grandson. Not sure. He should lock Ava up with Esme and let Ava take care of her. No, Sandy. But Ava would. She would love to. Baby, when she found out that Esme is back alive, Nick will be the dad. Yeah, probably. Hannah was the only survivor having to have nights. Veronica is not dead. There was a lookalike. Okay. Shakira says, I can't wait until Curtis finds out that he is Trina's daddy. I can't wait. Like, because for a minute there, Curtis was getting on my nerves. He was just going in on Jordan. And I'm like, please tell this man that you don't, like, you didn't do these papers on purpose and that it's Aunt Stella. Like, Aunt Stella, you need to speak because he's getting on my nerves. I don't know why. It made me start disliking Curtis. It made me start disliking him. But yes, Shakira, I can't wait until he finds out either, because he's sitting here putting Portia on this pedestal while he's looking down at Jordan. And y'all know Jordan, my girl now, because I told y'all at first I was like, girl, this acting is not giving, but she's starting to pick it up. And so that's my girl now. I'm like, I can't wait. Okay. Janet says, Willow is not cool not telling hubby. I don't know. It doesn't make sense why they don't have her telling him. It doesn't make sense. Tyler Perry making a mess out of Zatima. Oh Lord. See, I didn't, after the having to have nights and if loving you is wrong, I never got into Tyler's stuff again. I never got into it again. Even though a lot of people liked Sisters and The Oval, I can't get into it. But I can't get into Oprah shows either. Like what's the one with the guy, the really handsome guy? It is, I think, Queen Sugar. I've never watched that. I watched the first season of the one with God, why am I bringing these shows up in the Green Light or Green something with the, it was the pastor and Lynn Whitfield. I watched the first season of that and I loved it and I never watched it again. Janet says, not the right thing. Sandy says, Weeping Willow has not told Michael. Who Willow be getting on my nerves? I be like, is she strong or is she weak? Because she's strong when she going up against Nina, but then she's so weak. Michael's always like, what are you doing to Willow? What's going on with Willow? I'm like, boy, this girl is going to be all right. No, Michael says, no, she hasn't told. Sandy said, Curtis looked good in that suit. Curtis is a handsome man. He was just getting on my nerves. Like, leave Jordan alone. You got your divorce. Like, sign these papers so y'all can get divorced and you can move on. Greenleaf, thank you. I do. Eric says he does like The Oval. It's good. Okay. I saw a part of The Oval in the first season and it was good, but I just can't devote myself to Tyler Perry anymore. I can't do it. Curtis looked good in that suit. I do like the Greenleaf. Okay, thank you. On days, Rafe getting his own medicine for doing Ava wrong for cheating with her so-called friend Nicole. Well, I mean, Shakira, they did do Ava wrong, and then you're not gonna do that to a mob princess and thought you was just gonna get away with it. Like, you knew she was gonna retaliate, so then they felt justified because Ava did what she did. But I mean, I can't wait to see what's gonna happen with Ava and EJ. Does anybody else think Ava and EJ is about to be a couple? Is it just me? I don't know. Really, Sandy said weak. Shakira says now Nicole wants Eric back and about to cheat him with her ex-husband and on that break with her ex-husband Eric. Did you see the preview when Jada fainted? I think Jada's gonna be pregnant, and I'm here for that storyline. If Eric cheats with Nicole and then they try to get back together and then finds out Jada is pregnant, because I said, Eric, you going to bed bed with this woman mighty fast, aren't you? But he went on and him and Nicole needed to just sit down in the corner and wait on their emotions to heal before they went and got with other people. Sandy says it's going to be hell when Curtis. Yes, it is. I can't believe Porsha would actually marry this man holding this secret. And Jordan knows at this point, and she all but told Porsha that day, I know what you hiding. And Porsha, she didn't confirm it, but she did because she slammed that purse down. Stay out of my business. Said, well, Alan Nikia, do a recap on the Always Good show. I'm too far behind to try to do it. And I just can't, you never know how Tyler Perry's going to end the show. I can't devote my time to it, to something that's going to end a mess, and then my feelings going to be hurt. Quinn was not given where is this fruit fly coming from? Quinn was not given the proper departure. Man, that had to be one of the worst departure. And do y'all notice they don't do funerals anymore? Like they'll lead up to it, and then when the actual time for the funeral, we get them when they're coming back from having the funeral. Like, remember when they used to show you like all of it? But you're right, Quinn, Janet, the way they did Quinn, it seemed petty. It seemed really petty. Like you were mad because she said, no, I don't want to be a reoccurring. Like I want to act like, and so you were mad and you just cut the ties and like they were like, oh, she filmed her last scene. And so I was like, well, when is it going to air? Because y'all said she filmed this back in I would think it was August. And then you see her last scene was just her. The last scene didn't even make sense. And then this whole explanation of her just getting up and leaving and she how many times did we sit there and Carter made it clear he wanted a family and Quinn wanted. I'm not going to do this with them. I'm not about to do this with them. It didn't make sense. The whole explanation doesn't make sense. And then they brought Shauna in. I'm like, y'all just brought her in for this? It's like, is she going to have a role, or y'all just did this and we're going to keep it moving? I don't know. Shakira says, Kristen something else. I love me some Kristen. Now, I do try to see both sides of it, because when Kristen's wrong, she's wrong. Like, baby, she gaslit the mess out of Stephen today. Sandy said, Jordan going to stop the wedding. You think so? You think she's going to stop it because she wants him back? Michael says, Tyler Perry shows are fast-paced. Chaos never closes story. They don't. And that's probably why. And it's because he writes them all. He doesn't have a writing team, and he does not care. He's like, at this point, I'm a billionaire. That's my studio, my name, my property, and I don't have to. And I was like, well, I can't watch your shows because it's, I can't do it. Janet says, agreed, she was such an asset. Shakira says, it was ridiculous. Janet says, Shauna, one day. Yes, Justin is cool, but I don't think they're going to bring it. Like, is he going to be on there more? Is just that one day? Like, even Walter, he came in for CBS, for the CPS case one day, and he's gone. Like, Shakira says, I love Kristen too. Eric says, I feel like William J. Bell Jr. disrespected Quinn's character for revenge. It felt like that. It's giving that he was upset with her. And remember when, child, I'm going all off in these. But remember when Charlie Sheen left 2.5 Men and the way they killed him off? That it's giving that kind of pettiness. It's giving that. Freddie says, every time Porsha looks up at the screen looking guilty as hell, I die laughing. She does. And like, Curtis he always so on on Jordan. And I'm like, Porsha, right here in your face, you can't see something is wrong, that she's upset. You can't see she lying to you. Everybody in Curtis' life was lying to him. All the women in there. Janet says, I agree, Eric. And Eric says, at Michael Armstrong, exactly. Porsha will she actually get married? I don't know. Jordan wants Curtis to know the truth and maybe cry on her shoulder. Sandy, don't be like that. Don't be like that. She probably would want him to cry on her. But Portia, I like the fact that she's never made it. She's never hidden the fact that she did not want this divorce. He wanted it. But don't go back to him, Jordan. He all but called you a liar to your face. He done told you Portia is so much better than you, baby. When Jordan be giving them slick replies, oh, are you sure? Mm-hmm. I'll be like, girl, go ahead and tell this man she lying. You might as well go ahead and tell the truth, because Curtis be so confused. Like, what do you mean by that? Jordan wants Curtis to know who's still watching Tyler Perry TV show or movie. Travis said that. My mama said me. Tyler Perry isn't that great of a writer. Too much going on too quickly. Yeah, it does be a lot going on too quickly. I read Sandy. Sandy says Miss Wu will be happy to wipe Curtis' tears. Baby, I love me some Miss Wu. Miss Wu is my absolute favorite. Like, she's my absolute favorite on there. And people always, because I think I did a video about that too on my other channel, where people are always like, I want the old Sonny back. I want Sonny back. And I'm like, you got him. You just got him in Miss Wu. Like, that's the Sonny you want back. It just happens to be that it's Miss Wu who's acting that part out for you. Sally says, she don't like Miss Wu. Shakira says, I like Miss Wu. Miss Wu is the bomb. Love her. I like her too. Like, I like her because she just gets it done. Like, she's not overly emotional. You know, I love me some Sonny because, like, he's a legacy character. But Sonny's emotions be getting the best of him sometimes, and he just be going off the rails and everything. I'm like, Sonny, pull it together. But Miss Wu is not like that. She be calm, cool, and collected, telling you what she's about to do to you. Like, when she beat Cody up and gave that man $50 a mess. And when she went to that studio and told Lucy, get Sasha under control. I like Miss Wu. And Curtis, you could be mad all you want to, but you don't make a deal with Miss Wu and she not letting up. She on half that bar. She on half of the Savoy now. I don't like Miss Wu. Do you think Dex is Brenda's son? I don't know, Shakira. I don't know. I heard a rumor that maybe Dex is Sonny's son. Do you think it's a son like with him and Brenda? What do you think? Because I heard there was a rumor going around like that. But you know how you can't believe every one of them that comes out. Miss Wu is the bomb. Love her. I like Miss Wu, Shamika says. At Tyler Perry on BT Tuesday and Wednesday night. Mama, don't nobody like Tyler Perry like that but you. Do y'all watch the Miss Pat show? If you haven't, it's a lot of cursing now. I'm gonna be honest with you. It is so funny. It comes on BET Plus. I just did the 7 free days, watch the show, and then let go. Because I can't keep subscribing to all these different apps. Somebody needs to do one app and put them all together, because I can't keep doing it. Let's see. Sandy says, Sonny got to get rid of Nasty Nina. Now, listen, Sandy, you're not going to be talking about my girl this hard. You're not about to talk about my girl Nina this hard. Michael, do you still like Nina? Is Michael still here? Do you still like Nina? Shakira, Cody, nah. You know what? I like Cody when he's with Maxie and Felicia, when they were doing that whole storyline. Just Cody, but Cody's a bum. Cody's a bum, and I don't know why they want to put him with Britt. And they pretty much forced that. Like, she has been telling him no, and he's been saying, "You gonna go out with me," and he's insulting her and everything. It's like, what are we doing? I remember Brenda's Sonny wife died in a car explosion. Plus, she was pregnant. So how? See, I thought that was Lily who died in the car explosion. So Lily was married to, it was that guy. Remember, she tried to get peace between Sonny and her dad. I thought that's who that was. I don't know. Carly is known for keeping people's children's paternity. I'm just saying, Freddie, they'll do that in a minute with Carly. Yes. Michael says, I like Miss Wu. She's so mysterious. Exactly. They give her the best lines. Dick should be Lily's son with Sonny. We're going to see. That would be interesting. Because you remember Dante started off like trying to get, that would be interesting. Agree with Cody. Cody needs a bath. He do be looking like, I've never seen an actor on screen that looks like he needs to like shower. You know what I mean? He looks like he needs to shower. Travis said, I did like House of Pain. You know what? I loved House of Pain until they brought Keisha Knight Pulliam. Is it Pulliam on there? I ain't like it no more. Then it got too serious. Like, I just wanted to laugh. I just wanted to laugh. And so that's why I loved Meet the Browns, because I was like, I just want to laugh. I don't want to see a 30-minute show and it's this serious. Brit's great on Station 19. Oh, she did go there. She did go there, Janet. Is she gonna leave General Hospital or is she staying? Because they never really said. Some people saying, spoilers were saying she was gonna leave eventually in November, and some say no. It was Lily. Shamika said it was Lily. Yes, Lagna. It was Lily. Okay. Michael says yes, still like Nina. Yeah. Because I remember you were like the first person that was like, I like Nina. And I was like, oh my gosh. Because everybody be like, how do you like Nina? I don't know. Eric says, Lanikia, yes, it was Lily. Yes, you're right. Okay. Sally said, Cody needs a bath at Sandy. Both. Unsure. She's a good actress on 19. I like Nina. Okay. So Nina has fans, baby. If you look at their Instagram page, you wouldn't know it. Baby, I said, you know what? It's one thing not to like like an actress, but they put the puke face like I'm like, General Hospital, why do you tag her in this? You know what I mean? That's your actress, and she's one of your top actors on this show. Like, but why would you tag her in there in this when the fans are so nasty to her on that show? And that's one of the things I like about, communicating with y'all, because even if we disagree on people, y'all are never nasty about it. Like, if I say I like Nina, y'all be like, oh, I can't stand her. But that's it. But when you look at the Instagram, they're doing a puke face or I wish Nina would die. That's a character. Like, oh my God, especially when she and Carly both went up for Best Lead Actress at the daytime. That post was a mess. Carly kept the paternity from Freddie says Carly kept the paternity from herself. Bobby, she kept the paternity of Christina from Sonny. Her and Jax kept the paternity of Spencer from Nicholas. Then she kept Nell from Nina, and now Willow. I guess they say, well, let's have Carly do it again. How do y'all think Michael and Willow will react when they find out the truth? Because to be quite honest with you, they don't like Nina. And Nina keep digging the grave, for herself. She just keep digging and digging. So how do y'all think they'll react? Britt is going to do both shows. Okay, Sandy, she's going to do both. Nina is one of my favorite characters, said Shamika. Sandy said, nasty Nina took Carly's husband and her hotel, yet she's still obsessed with Carly. Y'all say that too, like, oh my gosh. She got condos. Carly got condos in her head. That's what Cardi B said. But I don't know. I like Nina. I do see that she talks about Carly a lot. And sometimes it's like, let it go. Like, but I don't know. They write it like that. So it is what it is. Because they're writing it like that. I just realized on Days, it was a really good week of soaps, but they didn't show like Sonny or any of those characters, and I like them. Did they show Paulina? They didn't show any of them this week. They kind of left it off with with Slum. Do y'all think it's Orpheus who on Days, for those of you who watch Days, do you think it's Orpheus the one who is trying to blackmail Paulina? Eric says yes. I think it's Orpheus too. I think he's went in and found. Shakira says it's possible because I'm trying to think of like who else could it be? Who else? But then what you don't need? What you? Why would you want money if you're Orpheus? Because like, baby, Orpheus said forget that part and I'm getting revenge and went right back to prison. Just went right back to prison and they still haven't done anything about Jan because what's the boy name? She took the baby from him. Orpheus is the main villain for this winter, Eric says. Okay. She took the baby from him. She hit him with the oar. I said, is he dead? Because she hit him. He was unconscious when he went in the water. So how he going to try to save himself? I can't think of his name. It's the father of Jan's baby. It's not being... I've never understood the Nina hate. Carly is no better. She's been just as messy. I can take Carly or leave her. You know what? I think that's what I am with Carly. Like, I like her because she's a legacy character, but I hate the fact that, and Carly Jr. is just like this. They do things and then they think about it. Like, she would do stuff and then Jason then would have to come clean it up for her. Evan, yes, Evan. Is he dead? But I hate that, like, she would do things and then they have to come clean it up for her. And then she was kind of like, baby, they had that whole scene with Carly and Drew. I'm not interested. I'm not interested. They had that beach scene. Why am I fast forwarding? I said, girl, you got to review this. What are you doing? I can't. It's just, I'm not interested in it. And did the decision come back, Sandy, for Carly? Because I'm not going to lie, I fast forward through their scenes. Did the decision come back on if they're going to move her mother's graveside? Orpheus is the main villain for the winter. Okay, I have never understood. Okay. I want to know on Days of Our Lives, who is the car when it goes off the cliff and blows up? I think it's Gabby, unfortunately. I hope it's not Gabby. I'm so confused by that, Eric, because I'm sorry. My mind goes so fast, Janet. Who's moving? I'm so confused by that, Eric, because in the preview, it looked like it was like a multiple car collision. Like it looked like it was Jennifer, which made sense because you know Jennifer was high as a kite. So it looked like it was they're moving the grave. Oh, okay, thank you. It looked like it was Jennifer, Ava, Susan, and was it someone else? But so I was like, well, what's going on? And then they started having it, showing it, and Jennifer is gone. So I was like, are they bringing her back? That's what she was doing on the ocean. Girl, I thought her and Drew was having a moment. See, let me go back and watch it. Janet says, I'm gonna have to go back and watch it, Sandy, because I'm not gonna lie, fast forward, because I was intrigued by this whole Victor Anna storyline. So I was like, let me fast forward to get to them. I saw they said in the preview that Victor was supposed to speak to Trina. Did he actually end up speaking to Trina? Sasha deserves an Emmy. Janet says Sasha has really, baby, they need to give her something because they've put her through it. They've put her through everything. So I would like for her to get something. And if they had an Emmy for crying, Chad in Days of Our Lives deserve it because baby, he been crying this summer, fall. He has been crying it up. And I don't like that they try to move him onto Stephanie so fast. I think Evan is alive because you know soaps, they bring people back from the dead. Shakira said this. I'm you know, and I'm like, Orpheus, Evan was supposed to be going to his sister's. Nobody, like, y'all not checking on each other. If he's alive, then he's gonna get back at Jan. But Jan is gone with her crazy self. Ooh, Jan is out there, but she brings You know what I like about Days? Like, they have a Leo who brings comedy to the soap. And then when Gwen was kissing that pillow and Jack walked in and she was kissing on that pillow, baby, I hollered. They have, like, it's comedy for their soap. Moving the grave, her body. Okay. I think Evan is alive because yeah, that's right. But that is right, Shakira. Michael says she cremated her mother and scattered her ashes on the beach. See, I fast forward all through that. I know Trina is going away. Do y'all trust Rory? Do we trust Rory? I want to, but I don't know. I don't know if I'm trusting him. I mean, he seems like a good guy. It seems like nothing could go wrong, but I don't know. I don't know if I'm trusting Rory 100%. 100%. Trina is going on. Shakira said that scene was funny, baby. I hollered. I said, "What are you doing? What are you doing?" But just like Dollar Bill going in there and throwing dollar bills at Deacon. Oh, Shakira says Rory might turn to be cray cray. I'm hoping he not, because honestly, Trina has been through a lot. Just like when they were trying to, when Portia was trying to do the genetic testing, and I said, please, like, Trina has had a rough summer and everything. Don't do this to her. Like, don't do this to her. Because at first I was like, well, are they gonna make Trina be the hook killer? I don't know. My mind was going in like, who is the hook killer? Because I swore I thought it was Esme. No, I don't know. I don't know about Rory. We need some background on him, Sandy says. I know it has to be more background information on what he's doing, because it feels like it almost feels like he's too good, but he is a cop. So that makes sense. But it's almost like you're too good. Like, you're too nice. It's too much sometimes. And 4. All right, guys, this is the last. I'm in this at 9, so we got like 4 minutes left. Anything else going on in the soaps? Is anyone watching Young and the Restless on the chat? Rory is too good to be true. The writers want Trina and Spencer together. I think they do too. I think they want Trina and Spencer together, and I don't know. Great chat. Thanks. Do you believe, Diane, that that's all she had going on? Because I feel like she was more than just a mule. Oh my gosh, Shakira. She was the best. I know. Like, you have to have people like that on your soap. I do too. I was like, girl, I don't believe you were just a mule. I think you stole that man money. Mama. I think she stole that man money, and now and Tucker helped her. But baby, she threw Tucker under the bus because she said, I can't mess what I got going on with Jacob. So she threw Tucker smooth under that bus. But I don't think it's that simple. For her. I had a phone number. I had a phone number. I'll do that next time if I go live again, so you guys can call in, so I can put a voice to the name. Jen said it never is. Not crazy about Phyllis. You know, Phyllis is my girl, but Phyllis just goes so hard and she just gets so intense. that it's just, oh, I'm like, Phyllis, calm down. Like, she makes you not like, because I love Phyllis, but she just gets so emotionally intense, and she goes crazy about it, and she just can't hold back. She has to get that last dig in with Diane, and which is why Diane ended up telling what she did know. Hi, Jacarius watches. You watch Days and Bold, or is it Days and General Hospital? You watch a few of them as well. Thanks for going live tonight. I'll miss your reviews this week, even if you are Nina's best friend. Yes, you know Nina is my girl. I watch Days and GH. Okay, Days and GH. Good night. See you next live. All right. Thank you, Shamika, for joining. Shakira says, thank you for the live. I watch Days and GH. I love Phyllis. I would be glad when she can say, I told you so about Diane. That's what I'm waiting on. Tell her I told you so. That's what I'm waiting on. Thank you so much for joining, Eric. Good night. That's what I'm waiting on, for her to be able to say, I told you so. I told y'all it was, Diane. Because Jack Smooth broke up with Phyllis. He told Phyllis, But what do you think this week, Days, is you enjoy? Am I enjoying watching it on Peacock? I love it on Peacock, honestly. I know a lot of people, still complain about it, but when you have to review it, and I'm able to just wake up, review it whenever I get ready to, I don't have to wait for it to come on. I love it on Peacock. Good night, guys. Be safe. Oh, hi, Ann. I didn't even know you were in the chat. But yeah, I love it on Peacock. But I will see you guys next time. I've taken up enough of your time. Thank you so much for joining. Goodbye. Have a great night. Enjoy your weekend. Thank you, babe. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.